in-depth, crazy psycho, gotta hate this game review of Forza Horizon. Don't be fooled by that turn 10. They just provided some cars and some physics, and the rest is all playground games. As I said, this is long awaited. I started this, I guess we'll call it a project, back in November, after I'd had the game for a few weeks, and I decided I wanted to let the world know my feelings towards this title. And in that time, I've put it off or deleted game footage. Admittedly, I am not the best at editing. I've been working on editing this video. I've had at least 8 hours of footage in the last few months on this game, and it just, I couldn't make it work. I'm just no good at it. I have a script. I have a big script right here in front of me. I'm not reading it. It's like 5 pages long, and so I just thought, you know what, I'm going to try something else. I'm just going to play, and I'm going to talk. I'll probably break it up in sections, but I'm going to freeform it, because that's just what I do. Whether I'm good at it or not doesn't matter. That's what I do. But let's turn down music for copyright issues, just in case you can't hear that. So basically, let me tell you what the game is. The game is Forza Horizon, as you know, and what it is there is a story to it. The story is you're a douche, a huge douche, and you go out to Colorado and hang out with a bunch of other douches who are there to drive cars and listen to some douchey music. Here it is. They're at the festival at Horizon. The graphics are crap, in my opinion. There's just something weird about them, and I don't know. That's just my observation. And what you do is you're a new douche. It's your new career as a douche, and what you have to do is there's this annoying woman who tells you to go out and race, and you race in these races throughout Colorado, and you collect points towards wristbands, and each wristband you finish, you move on to another wristband to race against more douches and do other douchey things. Basically, you're just trying to be the best douche you can be and be the top douche at the Horizon Festival in Colorado. Good things about the game. The first good thing about the game is the cars. It's not the greatest selection. It's everything you see is pretty much from Forza 4. There's real no surprises. Most of them are reskinned. It's like, oh, you want a 458 Italia? That's fine. We'll give you one without a top. We'll give you the Spider version. Well, all it is reskinned to not have a top on it. It's not a brand new car. They didn't go out and get a Spider and do all the work to get it right, and they change the physics on it because it has no top or anything like that. They just reskinned it. There's a lot of reskins, which is no fun. Right now I should try the My Fair Lady Z. No, there's a Prius. Yeah, you can't, I don't think you can drive the Prius. Turn around here, and we are driving right now a Reventon. Yeah, there it is. To me, the graphics look just a little bit flat compared to, say, Forza 4, but that's fine. That's no big deal. You're here to drive cars, and like I said, the good thing is the cars. They do drive well. Look, can you see the douche in the car? That's you. If you look, we can see our douche. We got our douchey watch on right there, our turquoise douchey watch, and there I'm a gold band wearer. So basically that's a good thing. The physics, as I said, come from turn 10. Those are good. They set the settings in the physics engine, I guess, to make the tires a little more stickier, so it's a little better for the casual gamer. I know a guy who hacked into the game, and he hacks into all like his games, and he can see. I guess he's a programmer, so he can see what they did, and he said they upped the values or something to the tires, so the tires are a little stickier, which is fine. So that's good. And what else is good? Yeah, that's about it. That's all I can think of. This is an open world game. And here's your open world. Pretty exciting, isn't it? There's nothing here. This is a lifeless, uninspiring wasteland. I've been to Colorado. Colorado is not this bad. It's not this bad at all. There's more to it. The trouble is also, it is not an open world. They limit exactly where you can go and what you can do. Right now we're at an outpost. There's outposts all over the place, so while you're driving around you can go in and change your car. You can do PR stunts, which are, each one has 3 stunts: a speed stunt, a photo shoot, and a skill stunt. With the speed stunt, you go find the appropriate radar gun and try to beat the target speed with the car that they give you. In photo shoot, you have to drive without crashing your car to a destination and then take a picture of it. And then skill stunt is you got to take the car provided and hit the target points in the time allotted. Each one reduces the amount of money spent to fast travel to a hot spot. There's the garage. The garage is. I shouldn't have done that. I'm sorry. Here's a quick. The load times are ridiculous in this game. Everything's got a load time. It's so slow. There's the upgrade system. This will get me right back to where I. This will put me right in the sweet spot of something I don't like about this game. There's no tuning in this game, which is ridiculous because when you go to upgrade Arrow, you want to put a rear wing on it. That's great, but you can't change the downforce. It's not going to change your handling. It's just going to be cosmetic. You want to get race transmission. Okay, yeah, don't show me that. Well, since this is that, it doesn't have a race transmission, but on other cars you can get a race transmission, but you can't adjust the gear ratios. So what's the point of getting it? What's the point of getting a race differential if you can't actually set the differential? You don't buy a differential in a game like this without wanting to mess with the differential. It is ridiculous that they didn't put everything that you want to upgrade in the car is the same as in Forza 4, but you can't tweak it, so it's pointless. It really is pointless. Here's some of my cars. I have the limited edition. I spent $80 on this wonderful piece of crap, and they gift you cars when you're limited. When you're a VIP. I'm sorry, I got the VIP membership. Here's one of the ugly cars that I got. I don't know. There's barn finds in the game where as you progress through the game you get told on the radio that, hey, there's this old car in a barn, and they highlight an area on your map and you go find it. And they're like old cars like this 54 Benz and 61 Jaguar and Ferrari California and Aston Martin. That's some guy made me and sent it to me. I don't even know who he is, but okay. So you got your whole mess of cars. You got, you got a little Mini, you got a Corrado, so it's the standard cars. Here they gifted me a free Scion with a Halo thing on it, and they send you this wonderful thing. It's whatever. Yeah, Rockstar sent me this. So it's just kind of I mean, you're really not going to buy the VIP membership now. So the VIP edition now, I wouldn't. This was recent. Oh, what was the recent one? This is good. I don't know who the guy is, but they send you a Murcielago with this god-awful paint job on it. There's my favorite car, the C63. So, you know, they got all the cars. It's all fun and games. I don't know what that key symbol means, but we'll get in this car because I like it. It's a Ferrari. So you gotta wait through the load screen and do this stuff, and then you can paint your car and add stuff. So it's really fun. There's races. I'll show you the map when we get out of here, and you can see everything on there. I told you, this is going to be in-depth. This is not the way I wanted to cut this. This is not the way I wanted to do this, but I have to get this out here because I promised somebody I would who's on the fence. But let's go to the map. This is the map. This is the big open world, but you can't go anywhere off the map or even off any of the streets. Everything is races. The color, it represents the band, that the wristband color that you unlocked it at. Right now I'm gold, so all these gold ones are new. It looks really big, but it takes about, I would say, 10 minutes to go from here to way out here. It's not as big as they claim it to be, and the problem is it's boring. It's just god awfully boring. There's nothing there. It's just, I think that's my biggest complaint, is I'm getting in a car and I'm supposed to feel like I'm really driving. You don't. I mean, you do, but you don't. It's lifeless. And now I'm going to show you some other issues, and these are driving aspects that I have, but we'll also go somewhere. We gotta go to a race. I don't have an R2 car that I know of. I want to go to a new one so I can still, we'll go to a street race hub. Alright, so you can set it up. It'll go on your GPS. This woman will talk to you and tell you which way to go. So we'll go make sure there's nobody coming. Alright. I usually drive in car because what's fun not driving in car, right? I mean, you want to feel like you're doing it. So here we go. Let's head on out. Let's see there's a car. Oh, got to turn. I mean, the physics are really great, so that's fun, but there's just nothing to do. Now online there's racing if you can get on and it doesn't brick your Xbox. There's a free roam mode where you can go in and complete challenges. But the last I saw, I don't know if any updates happened or not, you can only play 8 people. Well, on a world this big, just having 8 cars and 8 random people in the lobby, it's kind of boring. You're so spread out unless you're all cruising together, but I don't quite understand that mentality of. Now here's another problem. You want to hit a car? You just hit a car. You keep going. It doesn't matter. I mean, you just move them out of the way. There's no consequences. It's ridiculous. It's like, why even put traffic in? Because it doesn't stop you. It doesn't hurt you. It doesn't do anything to you, unlike a certain other game that I find way, way more enjoyable and interactive than this game. Yeah, get out of my way. He just pushes you to the side and you just continue down the road. I think that's a big fault in a game like this. I think this is too much for the casual. I mean, I guess it's supposed to be for the casual gamer. I think it's too much for the casual gamer. Now you can go up to people who have names or other douches like yourself, and you can get behind them and challenge them to races, which are really pointless and stupid, and you win very little money for what they are. But I missed my thing, so we'll turn around here. Oh, he crashed into me. But it doesn't matter. You just keep going. No penalties. I'm in too low of a gear. But let's go into a race. And then they cut off. That's as far as you go. You can't go up that road. You don't get to see that road. It stops you right there. And most roads like that have a big guardrail that you can't it's non-destructive, and you're just stuck. And that's not open. That's not an open world. An open world is open. Need for Speed, the Criterion edition of Most Wanted, that's open. If I want to go through this gate, I bust through the gate. If I want to go on the train tracks, I go on the train tracks. So I'll do a quick race, and then we'll just call it a day, and I'll talk about my other issues while we race. Are these all new? These are all new. What's a good one? R3S. Let's see. I will, of course, take my C63 because that's my favorite car in the whole wide world. Let's see what else. There are races that are off-road. There is a rally expansion pack, but even without the rally expansion pack, which I know nothing of because I'm not going to blow $20 on a game that I've already spent $80 on and I hate. But it comes. But there are races and roads that are dirt, and it's like, ooh, race a Ferrari on it. Why would I race a Ferrari on dirt?
First place gets the cash. No one gives a damn about anyone else.
Yeah, dude. After you complete each level, you get to, it's much like Need for Speed, where you have to go against the top douche of that level, and you can take his car. I like to race in this mode, just my preference, and I'm not paying attention to shifting, so that's not good. You'll always start every race way in the back, and then as you progress through the race, you'll catch up. The races are very scripted. There's also showcase events, which are races that you can win cars by taking the car and beating a hot air balloon or an airplane, and those are really scripted. You'll always win. You'll be in last. You go through these checkpoints, and you're always way behind the airplane or the balloon. But it doesn't matter as long as you don't, make a completely bonehead play. You'll always win. So it's kind of pointless. I mean, there's nothing to it. I mean, it's and there's some races that are ridiculous. I raced this one race. It was like 11 minutes, and I did it just to prove a point because I kind of get in fights with people on message boards about this game because a lot of the fans of Forza can't handle someone not liking a game, and they think that something's wrong with the world. Don't even try to post anything bad on Forza Motorsports. They ban people like crazy for saying anything bad. But anyway, I raced this really long race. There's one that's like 11 minutes long. Whoa. That's alright. Guardrails keep me in. It was like 11 minutes, and I only passed like 32 cars. 32 cars of traffic. I gotta pay attention here. Oh, there's the finish line. What's the point? I mean, there's no big, I mean, you think of Need for Speed. I mean, the traffic's always getting in your way, and it really plays havoc because, when you crash into traffic in that game, you go through a whole crash sequence and everything like that. So there, I won. It was fun. Very uninspiring track. Like most of these tracks, you only want to race them maybe once or twice. Like I can now they have like a rival thing, and now you can go in much, same as Forza 4, and you can go into each track on the game and try to post the best time and win money and move up. I don't want to race it again. That was boring. There's nothing exciting about that. And that's what most of the tracks are. And all in all, it's just it's not what I expected. Now, did I expect Forza 4, sim rate? No, I knew what to expect. I played the demo, but the demo, I enjoyed the demo. I played the demo a lot, but nothing's really different from the demo. It's just a bit longer of a demo. There's nothing to do. There's little side things to do. There's 216 or 219 roads. You have to find them all. When you unlock them all, you get an achievement. And then there are things called discount signs, and you run around in the discount signs. Look at this beauty. Oh, it's such a nice looking car. Yeah, love it. And I love AMGs. Big growl from that V8. Sorry. I am a car nut. See, that's the problem. I love racing games. I've been playing racing games since the 70s. Started on the old Odyssey 2 Magnavox, playing Speedway. Look it up on YouTube. You want to see a racing game. Jeez, used to play that thing to death. And it's just funny to look at it now. Oh look, I don't think I've ever searched this road, so you're going to watch me unlock a road. So go down here. This is the road. It's just, I guess it's going off-road, right? I mean, it's, you can drift, you get points for a drift. You're trying to get to number 1. And let's see. Yes, 213 of 216 roads driven, so that's what I've done. And that's it. So you go around and you try to find those. There's glitches. There's the 9th barn is very hard to find. It's all based on how much time you put online and how much you fast travel and how much you don't fast travel. And some people never get it. So that's kind of if you're an achievement hunter, that's going to cause you a lot of hours from what I understand. Whoa, you're an idiot, but that's all right. I just keep on going. Nothing's wrong. Car runs fine. Didn't really lose much speed. Just kind of cruise on down the road. So that's pretty much it. I'm not going to get into online in detail because it's pointless. Basically, race. Everybody whines because you get in a group of people who want to be like really strict racers. The trouble with this game is that you can go off the road. I can go over here, and it doesn't slow me down like Forza 4 does. I can run over signs and get points for it. It is cool at night, everything, The night driving's kind of cool. You can do that. You can look around your cockpit. There's playground games like Cat and Mouse, Infected, and King of the Hill, which are self-explanatory, which can be fun but get old a little fast. I will say their level up system in online is really good, in that after you level up each time, it's like a little slot machine. You either win money or a car. As you saw when I run that race, I have $4 million. I don't buy any cars. I win enough cars. I won enough cars online, and money is very easy to get here, so you don't really need to worry about it. So hopefully I showed you enough of the game. And yes, I'm only talking to one person right now, even though other people are watching this. I'm really only talking to one other person because he's the only reason I'm even doing this. It's lifeless. It's completely lifeless. If this was, if you've ever played Most Wanted, the Criterion Edition, that city is alive. And when the city is alive, it makes you feel like you're actually in the game. There's nothing here. There's nothing here. And I can't go out. I want to go over here. I can't. There's a wall there. There's nothing I can do. It's like there's a mountain out there. Can I go look at the mountain? No, but I'm going to go mess around with these guys. With these douches. But look at the graphics. Let's get close to that. It's flat. It's so flat. There's no detail. But anyway, that's just a little minor complaint. Again, it's subjective. I expected more. I'll end it on this. What would I change in the game to make it better? Different environment. I want a whole different area. I do not want to sit out here in a lifeless, uninspiring, boring, bland, empty city or area. There's nothing going on. I would change that. I would maybe make it more urban, or at least add more. There's little cities in here, but they're still boring, and there's no cities. It's like little strip malls. I would want something like that. More cars. I will make a point that another issue that you could have with this game is that there's, I think, $12, $15 DLC every month with 6 cars, I believe, and most of them are just cars that they send over from Forza 4. So if you have Forza 4, you already had the cars. It's ridiculous. You're paying all this money for cars you have in another game to drive them, not on real world tracks, on boring tracks, and in this again, lifeless world. This just only cruising around in a car can only be so much fun before it gets really boring. What else would I change? I'd hire better track designers. I'd hire someone who could build a track that's exciting and you want to keep trying to get a faster time on it. You kind of keep pushing yourself. You don't want to just... They're forgettable. I mean, there's no... I drive with the racing line on because I can't force myself to drive any of these courses far enough to have any desire to... Look, I run over this. Ooh, and I get points. I get points for running over signs. I just want to finish the game, get my big achievement, and then never play it again. If one of you wants it, I'll send it to you. I don't care. If it was the PAL version, somebody else would already have it. I would have just sent it to them and said, there you go, I don't want it. And I'll gladly pay the shipping to send it across the great big ocean. But I guess I'll leave it at that. I really wanted to make this more fun and exciting and really work on my editing and make this like really cool, but I couldn't do it, and this was the best way I could think about doing it, and I'm cranky about it. So thank you for watching. If you have any questions, any specific questions about the game, post them. I'll answer all. I can talk about this game and put it down anytime. I posted something on GameFAQs yesterday about the game and how much it stinks, so there's no problem there. So again, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed it, and I'll talk to you later, and bye bye.